We're looking at dividing fractions, and we've got a question on the right hand side. Starts off with how many eighths are in 1/4, and then gives you a fraction to do a division. There's two ways of going about this one. First we're going to look at this diagram on the left hand side. So I've taken a circle and I've split it into quarters, and it's if we're going to split into eighths, I need to split it up into twice as many sections. So if I split those two in half and then those two in half, we've now got a shape that is split into eighths. How many eighths are in 1/4? Well, to do that, I'm just going to shade in a quarter of the shape, and you should see that there are 2 eighths in 1/4. And if you think about your simplifying fractions, that makes sense because that one has been divided by 2, the numerator, and so is the denominator. That should then allow you to think about, well, this question is saying how many eighths are there in 3/4. So in the same way, you can start to shade in there's a 2nd quarter and a 3rd quarter, and you can see that for this one there's 6. It's worth looking at this more long term though, because to divide fractions there is also a method you can use. So for the first part, how many eighths are there in 1/4, that's the same as doing a quarter divided by an eighth. Now to do that, what you can do, dividing by an eighth is the same as timesing by 8. And if we do a quarter times 8, we end up with 8 quarters, and 8 quarters is 2. 4 goes into 8 twice. For the second part, 3/4 divided by 1/8. In the same way, dividing by an eighth is the same as timesing by 8. Just the same way that dividing by half is timesing by 2. And that will give us 24 over 4, and 4 goes into 24 6 times. Hope that was useful in getting a better understanding of your fractions and dividing fractions. Enjoy.